What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 29 of WCW. I am Swarls, and I am here by myself because it's Tuesday. That's what we do here on Tuesdays. It's just me starting off with some scheduling stuff. This is brought to my attention by Daniel in the Knicks Discord. I think really not even on purpose, but he pointed out that the real life next show is Slamboree 1993. And I thought about it, and I was like, I don't think we did a Slamboree in 1992. I bet it's going to add Slamboree to the schedule. And I checked, and yes, it was in fact going to add Slamboree to the schedule for May of 1993. So I was like, all right, well, we have Spring Stampede like the week after WrestleMania in April, so that's kind of close. So we moved the schedule around a little bit. So Spring Stampede is now going to be week 4, Sunday, week 4 March, which is the week before WrestleMania instead of this week after WrestleMania. So, beat him to the punch. Take that, Vince. And then we will be having the, I guess, inaugural Slamboree on Sunday, week 2 May. So, we're going to have about 5 weeks between Super Brawl and Spring Stampede. And then, we're like 6 weeks in between the next ones. And then, get busier as the year goes along. There's no Spring Stampede. No, there is not. We added Spring Stampede in 1992 because the original schedule was like Super Brawl, and then the next pay-per-view was Great American Bash, and I was like, no. I cannot do I cannot do like 4 months of like aimless television. I can't. We gotta add an event, so that's when we added Spring Stampede. I guess in theory we should have added Slamboree, but whatever, it doesn't super matter. So yeah, so instead of being really far out from Spring Stampede is now like a month away, right? Because it's Friday week 4, so it's about to be March, and this is now week 4 March. So it basically ended up being a normal pay-per-view cycle. It's going to be 5 weeks in between them. So lucky for me, I basically had everything booked out for Spring Stampede, although some of the stuff I need to hurry along now. The Killer Bee. Okay, great. And Bob Backlund and the Killer Bee are committed to us, so that's great. House show in Puerto Rico. Okay, great. 600 fans, sure. Probably wasn't worth flying down there for that, but okay. Yeah, flagship show doing well. Even our B shows have been doing well recently. Really, everything's just going good for us. I kind of wonder if we'll win the month in the national. We'll find out fucking tomorrow, I believe. Beautiful Bobby Eaton has fully recovered. Great. I forgot he was hurt. We do have the issue where we can't like super grow any further because we're kind of stuck on Turner. Although I don't super know. Because it was like they own you, you can't leave, but also like we're playing as the owner, right? Like we're playing as Jesse Ventura, but yet it still said TV. I don't know. I don't know how that works. When we do launch Nitro, I am going to try to put it on a non-Turner network, but I don't know that we'll be able to. We might just have to put it on TNT, like in real life. Also, like if we own WCW, do we then own TBS? Can I just make TBS bigger? Like what? Rings wants to book the Barbarian. Okay, let's fucking go, dude. Oh my god, the Barbarian and Maeda. Who else we got over here? Oh, we got these fucking Dutch kickboxers. Oh my god. Gerard Gordeau is the guy that was in the first UFC and like gouged a guy's eye. This I believe Gerard Gordeau is the guy that like kicked the sumo wrestler in the face and like broke his face. Um, Koji Katao, probably best known for having that weird match with John Tenta where he wouldn't sell for him and then cut a shoot promo and left. This is a wild roster. Minoru Suzuki, boy, all of these guys, Volkan, all of these guys going 1-on-1 with the Barbarian. I'm excited for that. I'm gonna let him cook. You go ahead and take that booking, Barb. Damn, we still finished second in the area battle. Damn, bro, we cooked last month too. '89 to '83. Really, we got it 83? Or is that just? I guess it's just like total, right? Like I don't understand how they beat us so badly. I don't want Vincent. I want results, I guess. Yeah, our shows are way better than their shows. I don't. And they're only doing like 4 pay-per-views a year. So we're definitely beating them on that, right? Because they're still only doing Rumble, Mania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series. I don't know. I genuinely thought we were going to win this month. This is another one where if someone wants to explain to me how they got 6 points ahead of me, would love to know. I thought I had him beat. Oh, it is me, Frenchie Martin. Alright. Oh, did we only sign the Barbarian to like a 3-month contract or something? I guess we did. I mean, the Barbarian has been fine. He hasn't, like... I mean, he certainly can put people over. Also, we don't need to make it, like, exclusive. We don't need to make it exclusive. We could just do written. That's fine. Honestly, we could do handshake. I don't care. 1-year handshake deal with the Barbarian. Oh, okay. Well, didn't want to give him Ironclad anyway. God, okay. Alright. Or 1,000 per show. Currently makes... Wait, 1,000 per show? That's way less than that per month. Because even if we booked him on every show, which we don't, that would be like That would be like $9,000. Yeah, we're going per show handshake deal, brother. How about that? Okay, we're back. We're back on the downside. All right. All right. We will keep the Barbarian around to do jobs. I guess with the 4,500 downside, if I booked him every show, it would cost me more money. But we're not gonna do that. We book him like once or twice a month. It should be fine. Oh no, these are terrible headlines. Roddy Piper got a divorce. Terry Funk got hurt. I don't like any of this. Fractured cheekbone. He'll be fine. Rub some dirt on it. Alright, let's briefly... As a reminder, so I haven't really talked about what we did last stream. It was Super Brawl. Super Brawl rocked. We had a great show. We went to Madison Square Garden. We went to Vince's house. We kicked the door down. We took a dump on his kitchen floor. We had a great show in Madison Square Garden. And we had a pretty dang good Saturday night in Albany right after that. Once again, we are undefeated with the book this note. We will be doing Bob Backlund and Dan Severn versus Vader and Ron Simmons this week. Let's see what else. Oh, we got to set up the lumberjack match. That's why we did this big dumb 8-man tag. Okay. Pillman is trying to make Austin work through his injury. That's an angle we're gonna have to kind of accelerate on a little more than that was one where I was gonna kind of use the 7 or 8 fucking weeks we had, but now that it's down to like 4, we're gonna have to speed that up a little bit. Bam Bam, the Chris Adams and Regal is another one. I was gonna blow off the Bam Bam thing and then jump them to the tag titles. I kind of got. Actually, we could blow the Bam Bam thing off this show, I guess, because we got to get going on that. Nick, hello. It's fun to hear you say that without the audio getting cut out halfway through, like every time we stream. Amway Arena. That's like Orlando, right? Yeah, let's run Orlando. Why not? Van Hammer and Stan Hansen. Wrestler's Court. Stan, you shouldn't even be here. You're suspended, sir. Bumming everyone else out. Stan told him to shut up or cheer up. That does sound like what he would say. Van Hammer does not have a defined personality. Damn, cold. This man's an NPC. Small positive, sure. Alright, let's get to booking. Bob Backlund and Dan the Beast taking on Big Van Vader and Ron Simmons. What a match! No, Bob does not brawl. Bob basically doesn't do anything but tech, which makes sense. Oh, he's based in Chugoku. We're flying him. Okay. It's a long flight, Bob. You got 100 match off camera, so does it really count? Also, it was the C-verse. Alright, so we're going to give these guys like 12. Maybe I do the storytelling match with these guys, actually. Storytelling. On one hand, I feel like Bob should come in and win his first match, but on the other hand, it's Bob Backlund and it's 1993, so I don't think he needs to come in and get a good big push. So I actually think I'm fine with Big Van Vader beating Bob Backlund in his debut match. But he didn't get Bob. Get out of here. Alright, and then we are going to do an angle after this match where Vader and Ron, Vader's going to be like, we're going to take you out just like we did the Shamrock Backlund. And they're going to, Ron's going to be, holding Bob's leg on the rope so Vader can, Vader bomb his leg or whatever. And then Dan's going to run over and fight them and stuff. Vader on, try to injure Bob. Dan fights them off. So we'll do fighting, selling, fighting. We'll go 3 minutes. I'm also going to do an interview earlier in the night where Vader and Teddy Long are going to go up to Ron Simmons and be like, hey, we got challenged for that tag match last week. You win, brother. And then Ron's going to be like, I'm in. I got all the free time in the world because that dangerous beast, Stan Hansen, has been justifiably suspended by the WCW board of directors. I hope they never reinstate him. This place is better off without him. He causes nothing but chaos and injury everywhere he goes. And then they're going to be like, that's right, Ron. Fuck Stan Hansen. Also, fuck Dan and Bob. And he's going to be like, yeah, fuck them too. I don't really have anything with them, but you guys are my friends, so I'll help. has free time since Hansen is suspended. Do I get these guys? I don't remember. I don't remember if I script these guys or not, so I'm not going to. Dangerous precedent to set, but here we are. Alright, let's do... We're also going to do a big promo with Sting and Cactus and Arn. And I guess Beautiful Bobby and Larry Z can, like, be there, but they don't really... They're not going to talk. Basically, Sting's going to talk about how, you know... Dustin Rhodes, everywhere you go, you got your little American Nightmares with you. Every match you have... You know, we tried to get you in a tag team match. You had even more guys out there waiting for us. I try to get you by yourself. I want you one-on-one. It never happens. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. So let's go the opposite direction. Why don't you bring all of your guys to ringside? I'll bring all of my guys to ringside. I got Cactus. I got the Good Alliance here. I got Arn and Bobby and Larry Zbyszko. Spring Stampede. The fourth Sunday of March, right the week before WrestleMania. It's going to be a way better show, folks. What do you say, Dustin? Me and you, lumberjack match. And then Cactus and Arn will cook a little bit, too. Sting wants Dustin in a lumberjack match at Stampede. Ron and Vader need a third to do 3v3. I mean, so would Dan. Well, I guess Dan would be the third, yeah. There is not a clash coming up, I don't think, unless they spring one on me, which would annoy me. I kind of wish as soon as the calendar rolled over to 93, it was just like, all the dormant events are active now. That would really help me out. Like, I could go through them all individually, but come on, man. I ain't got time for that. All right. Let's do the Bam Bam Regal match. Let's finish this. I'm gonna do 16 Open instead of the Wild Brawl because I've been doing Wild Brawl with them, but Regal's not. Well, I don't know. What was Regal's brawl? I mean, his brawl is solid, but yeah, I'm just gonna go 16 Open. I'm gonna let him cook. I'm going to give Steven the victory. I feel like he should just win the match if we're kind of ending the feud here. But also, we're going to need Bam Bam. So let's do, like... what's a good finish where it's, like, Regal won, but also Bam Bam has an out? Probably just a tainted win, I guess. Is that the main over the tag match? I think it should be, to be safe. Last week we did Ted DiBiase cutting the promo with his guys, right? Yes, his insurance policy of the Diamond Stud and Diamond Dallas Page, of course. Power of the Punch, yes, yes, 100%. The Power of the Punch, a gimmick that we came up with, an original idea, because it hasn't happened yet in real life. We came up with that. So let's do... let's do a 3v3 match. Surprise, surprise. We'll do Ricky Steamboat. We will do Jushin Thunder Liger. Oh, fuck. Is he not here this week? Son of a bitch. Alright. New plan. 1v1 match. Ricky Steamboat versus the Diamond Stud. With Ted DiBiase on commentary. That's what we'll do. Steamboat's just going to win. Steamboat's going to win a 10-minute match. Ted will be, you know, burying him and talking about what a peasant he is, and, you know, like, Steamboat will win, and they'll be like, oh, looks like your guy didn't get the job done, Ted. And he's going to be like, he softened them up for me. That's all I needed. You know. We're booking, you know. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Angle. Steve Austin. Brian Pillman. This is basically just exactly what they did last week. Pillman being like, hey, man, you know, great job last week coming through in that tag match, but, you know, we really got to climb those ranks, so I got us another one this week. And then Steve's going to be like, brother, I really need to take a week off. This knee is killing me, man. Like, you know, my doctor said, he's going to be like, what do doctors know? Come on, man. You're a pro wrestler, aren't you? We need to get out there. We need to get back on the top of things. Work through it. Pillman pressures Austin into having another tag match. Great. Actually, okay. We're going to take this. This is not going to be the storytelling match. This is just going to be a regular ass match. We would do Brian Pillman and Steve Austin. Oh, man. Do I have a face team they could lose to? They could lose to the Good Alliance. They could lose to the Good Alliance. So we're going to go 12. We're going to go storytelling. We are going to have Arn Anderson pin Steve Austin after Steve Austin's leg fucking blows out. God, what would you even call it? I guess a stoppage? We'll call it injury stoppage finish. Yeah, that's what we'll call that. Get so badly beaten up. Well, that's not quite. Let's just call it a stoppage finish. Well, no, I don't even really want that, because my idea would be that his leg goes out, and that leads to him getting, like, spine busted or whatever. Kayfabe is... Okay, yeah, no, we'll do... Yeah, well, this is what we'll do. We'll do kayfabe injury finish. We're in uncharted territory here, folks. I never touched this shit down here. Kayfabe injury finish is what we'll do. This is some real storytelling shit. Storytelling. Kayfabe injuries. Let's go. And then we are going to do another angle after that, where Steve is basically like on the ground. He's like in the fetal position, clutching his knee or whatever. And they've got like the trainers in there, and they got people checking on him. And Brian is like, "You blew it, Steve! You cost us the match!" And Steve's just like, "I'm sorry, man. My knee, I'm sorry." "Oh, don't give me this crap with your knee. Get up, Steve." Brian yells at Steve for losing, even though Steve is very hurt. This could probably be like 3 minutes. Oh, we only have like 3 minutes left. We have done nothing with Tully and Rude. What did we do with them last week? Fucking nothing, alright. Rude cut a promo on Main Event saying that Tully isn't a man because he cheated. Alright. Well, then let's do an angle here with Tully and Paulie talking about Rick Rude. Where they're basically just gonna cut a promo that's like, yeah, we did cheat. We cheated blatantly and flagrantly, like we always do, and we always have, and we got away with it like we always do. And you used to do that too, Rick. Don't act like you're better than us. You've spent your whole career lying and cheating and calling fans sweat hogs. We haven't changed. You've changed, Rick, and you've changed for the worst. You've gotten soft. Soft? And that's a show. You feel like Brian Pillman does not have Steve's best interests in mind. Well, you know, maybe Steve's going to also come to that conclusion. Perhaps the fans at home are going, "Oh no, Steve, don't listen to Brian Pillman." All right, this should be a lot earlier in the show, but probably not the opening. Let's open with the Ricky Steamboat match. That sounds fun. I moved the wrong thing, as is tradition. I should have moved this one. Actually, let's go with this. And then that. Sting wants to send a lumberjack match. We could put a promo. Let's put a promo right before the main event. Let's do Sting. Sting, where'd you go? Right here. Great. Perfect. Might need 10 more seconds to drive home. Well, it's funny you say that, Nick, because like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, we moved Spring Stampede forward like 3 weeks. It was gonna have like 7 weeks of this. Or at least like 3 more weeks of this before we do like the attack and the turn. But now we need to like fucking pedal to the metal on that shit. Anyway, I think this show's good. 80. What did we get last week? 88. Bam Bam and Regal is probably not gonna like. Well, I don't know. I did tell them 16 open and the feud, so maybe they'll cook. But I don't think they're gonna like get a 90 or anything. So I'm gonna, I think an 87 or an 88 is a safe bet. I'll say an 87. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. 94 and a 47. We got an 83. Let's go. That's how that math works. We can all agree on that. Yep, 97. Actually, this is down. They've been getting hundreds, so I don't. We got 3 points taken away here. Potential face turn. Okay, I had to double check. I was like, please tell me I said him to turn face, but I did. We're good. He gets to hint at it 3 times on this show. That's how we're gonna juice those numbers. We're gonna hint at it multiple times on every show. 88 on this? Okay, they cooked. I was a little worried about this. This Vader guy might be onto something with this. Oh, Ron Simmons benefited from having a hot catchphrase. I forgot about that. Oh, 88. Okay, we're gonna... This is... Maybe we will do good. Maybe I underestimated. Yeah, this fucking slapped. Also, like, crowd... Oh, we still advanced the... Okay, gotta end that. Yeah, I mean, we got double tag chemistry. Everyone's over. They did not care about the kayfabe injury finish. That's probably something that if we did in, like, AEW, it would knock 10 points off the match, but no one cares in WCW. 73 here, but we only get them 3 minutes, so... Also, you know, this segment was just Steve being like, ah! Ah, my leg! 91 on Tully and Paul. Saying, like, yeah, of course we cheated. You fucking idiot. I thought you knew us. 85. I'm starting to wonder if Bam Bam and Regal is going to be the worst match on the show. That would be devastating. What did Bob get? Bob got a 65. I mean, you know, the worst guy in this match by like a mile, but we can mix it up. Not enough selling. We still got hit with the not enough selling, which is nuts. Also because, well, Bob should sell. I was going to say none of these guys should sell, but Bob should sell. When Vader hits Bob Backlund, he should sell it. But like these other guys, I'm fine with these other guys not selling. Like Dan's a shooter, Vader's a fucking freak, and Ron Simmons is a big strong football guy. Like I don't care if they sell. Anyway, they tried to kill Bob. Dan was like, hey, don't you do that. 93 is close enough to Tanya Harding. Oh, it is. Fuck, that's a good point. Oh, who's going to be our fucking... What was that guy's name? It was like Joey Buttafuoco or whatever. Well, it's Paulie. It's obviously Paulie is our Joey Buttafuoco. 99 for the, hey, wrestle me in a lumberjack match, you coward promo. Yes, Paul Heyman is going into the Hall of Fame today. I think... the reaction to that says probably a lot about our individual timelines, because everyone on my timeline was making jokes about Tommy Dreamer killing him at the Hall of Fame, like he said he was going to at WrestleMania 17. Or they were like, "Oh, he can finally do it." Your timelines probably did not do that, but we follow different people. 87. It was beaten by the Hollywood Blondes match, but only by a point, so they did a good job. $91. My guys, we are cooking right now. We are going to win this monthly battle with WWF, or I'm going to die trying. Oh, they're gonna put a fucking Ultimate Warrior match on. Oh, whoop-de-fucking-do. Medusa's gone. Farewell. Raven has moved to the Mid-Atlantic. Great. Medusa, if we ever do start that women's division, we might call you back. Actually, this is something I've been wondering for a long time. I might as well check it. Not that we're going to sign any women, but I am curious. Are there any, like, over women that we could sign? Like, because we would need at least one or two to start a division, right? Like, is there anyone that has, like, 40 pop in America? And can wrestle? Oh. There's Candy Divine. There's the Fabulous Moolah. And there's Wendy Richter. Okay. Okay, I mean, we could probably... We could probably do something with Candy Divine and Wendy Richter. Not gonna hire Moolah. That's gonna be rough. That's gonna be rough. Not gonna. She's not over in America. The WWF run hasn't happened yet. All right, here we go. Georgia Municipal Auditorium. Sure. I literally never change where we tape main event. Whatever. Hey, Liger's here this time. Help create a karaoke machine. Nice. He imported that. He brought that with him from Japan. All right. No, the WWF run doesn't happen until like 94, I think. Yeah, yeah, it's the 94. All right, Steiner. Steiner's haven't done like shit. Hire Moolah for 1 month in barrier. Actually, not a terrible idea to just hire Moolah and have her get, fucking destroyed by like Bull Nakano and Akira Hokuto or whatever. But like, I would rather just never have to deal with her ever, to be honest. Oh, what two heels are getting squashed? This looks like a job for Jerry Lynn and Sean Waltman. They are about to die. Yeah, no, don't put these belts on the line. Thank you. Actually, you know what? Let's tidy up storylines real quick here. Eddie and Ultimo. I guess Eddie and Ultimo is technically still going. This is basically just world title scene, the feud. That's fine. Big Van Vader, Dan Severn. I mean, it's Big Van Vader. Oh, these two feuds are in one feud, which is fine, I guess. But that's weird that I did it that way. Sam Sanson, yes, this is still going. This one's over. Let's do Steiner's Hate England. So it's gonna be Rick Steiner, Scott Steiner, Chris Adams, Steve Regal. And then, of course, we have to add Pillman and Austin. Liger sings his own theme. Nice. Let's have the British guys beat him up. Let's send Chris Adams and Steve Regal out here. Surprise sneak attack on the Steiners. Adams and Regal sneak attack the Steiners post-match. Okay. Steve Austin. Well, I don't really want him to cut a promo because that we should really say that Saturday night. But I also want to I wanted to hint at him turning. So let's do like a video recap. Granted, it should just be overness off screen, but. Austin's injury. We'll get an update on Saturday night. Now we're cooking. We should not hear from Dustin. He that responding to the world title on main event. That's beneath him. All right, let's do. Who just needs to have a match? You know, Liger probably. I would like Liger to team with Steamboat and I guess a third guy on Saturday night to take on Ted and his new crew. But I don't know if Liger's going to be here. I need to check that. So I'm afraid to set it up. Let's just do, yeah, fuck it. Let's do it like this. Just in case. We'll just have them win a match. We'll do Steamboat, Liger, Ultimo. I suppose it should be Eddie Guerrero. Although I'm sure I've done this. Have I done this exact match with Eddie, Tracy, and Steve Armstrong? This feels familiar. No, never done it. All right, cool. Doing this match. Y'all got 12 minutes. That sounds fun to me. Let's have Ultimo win. That's fun. He can pin Tracy Smothers. I'm not even going to do a promo. I was thinking about doing a promo afterwards where Steamboat's like, hey, how about me and my guys against you and your guys, Ted? But again, don't know if he's going to be there. Can I check that from the office? I don't know that I can. Yeah, I know it's going to do this. Cool. So if he is there, we'll book it. If he's not, we'll do something else. We're halfway through this show. You know who should just win a match? Sabu. Sabu and Chris Jericho. Here now we're booking. Have I done this? They wrestled in a Battle Royal once. That doesn't count. 8 minutes. Y'all can cook. Sabu is winning. Okay. Someone should cut a promo to oh man. I was gonna say someone should do a promo to save this, but this isn't gonna save anything. Dan Severn, Bob Backlund. It's just Dan gonna be like, Vader, you took out Shamrock. Now you tried to take out Bob Backlund. He's a former champion. This man was an amateur wrestler. This is a man I look up to. You've made it personal now, Vader. I'm not. We're not gonna have a sporting contest anymore. The next time we step in the ring, there, pal. It's gonna be a real scrap. Script. Please don't. Do not cook. Do not cook under any circumstances. Need a Nightmares promo. No, the Nightmares are above cutting a promo on main event. I mean, they could just fuck around, but the next promo they should cut should be answering the Lumberjack challenge. Rick Rude should cut a promo. Rude's gonna cut a promo where he's like, "Yeah, I did used to cheat. Yeah, I did used to call these people sweat hogs. You got me. But hanging around with slime balls like you and Paulie opened my eyes to how wrong I was. I knew I would end up pieces of crap like you if I didn't change. That's why I need to beat you, Tully, to prove to myself how right I was." Rude turned baby so he wouldn't become a piece of shit. Peeve? Piece of shit like Tully. And Paul. Paul also a piece of shit. Alright, one more promo. Kurt Hennig promo. I don't know how he's going to make 6 minutes out of this, but he's going to try. Kurt Hennig, I came here. I thought I could come right in and take it to Sting. It didn't work out. But I'm still flawless. It was a disputed finish. Obviously, I did not lose the match. It was all your imagination. I am still undefeated here in WCW, which is why I'm doing an open challenge for Spring Stampede for anyone to try and pin the undefeated, flawless Kurt Hennig. And challenges anyone to beat him for the first time. That's actually a great gimmick that I literally came up with right now. I wish I had cooked that up during the week, but no, it's just off the top of my head. I was like, he should just say he never lost. It's a great gimmick. Let's open with Sabu and Chris Jericho. Kurt Hennig never lost, sure. Rick Rude, you can go like up here. Video recap. Video recap sounds a lot like second thing on the show. Yeah, that's fine. All those promos are going to drag this show up to like an 81 or something stupid like that. Although match-wise, honestly, this 6-man could cook. Steamboat alone is going to drag it up a lot. Sabu and Chris Jericho is pretty solid. Jericho was the one off his game. Yeah, what's it like being on the other side of that, Sabu? 74 for a video package. That seems fair enough. It was a video package. We all know it was a video package. Oh, this only got a 78. That's interesting. Because when I put him and Sting in a promo, it did big numbers. Although I guess this was him just cooking. I didn't even make anyone a target or anything. It was it was 9 points better than Dan and Bob. Although Dan and Bob not talkers, so that's not surprising. Dan probably needs a manager if I'm ever gonna like push him. I mean, I'm pushing him, but if I want to do something crazy, like make Dan Severn the world champion, he probably needs a manager. 67 for Steiner's beating up 2 guys. That sounds about right. I'm glad that we got Steiners up to like high 70s, low 80s now. I feel like that's appropriate. Well, when this save started, they were getting like 60s, and I was like, what the fuck is this? This is prime Steiner Brothers. What do you mean 60s? Then they got beat up by the Brits. Rick Rude cooked. I like to think he did say piece of shit and they like bleeped it with that old school like 90s really loud ass bleep. He's mad. Although this show airs like Sunday, it's like Sunday afternoons, so he probably didn't curse. Oh, yeah, this is a great show. It's a great fucking show. Anyone else? I mean, Liger. Eddie got a 66. Okay. All right. 84. Yeah. It's literally just booked a couple of matches and then was like, who needs to cut a promo? And we got an 84. Let's go. Yeah, the Jerry Springer bleep. Yes, I'm glad you fellow old know what I'm talking about. Oh, Jimmy Garvin. All right, Paulie. Sean Waltman does not connect with the fans. The kid is a waste of time. Wow. Wow. I'm curious of who's out there in the manager world. Manager can work in America. Hire. USA. Oh, I guess I don't. It doesn't matter. I'm not doing it by popularity, but whatever. Search. Oh, there's a lot. There's more than I thought there'd be. See, the thing is, they're like serious guys. They would have to have like a serious manager, like a coach or something, you know? Also, like, they're going to be baby faces, right? So, like, man, baby face manager is a rough place to be. Oh shit, we literally got the coach John Tolos here. Is he even good at anything? No, not really. I mean, his charisma and microphone is like okay, but yeah. Oh God, young Kevin Kelly. Oh, why does this look so cursed? Lou Albano would be hilarious, but we're not. No. I cannot think of two more like polar opposite people than Dan Severn and Lou Albano. That would be a nightmare. Have you enjoyed the database? Yeah, it's good. It's the way he has all the stuff coming in, like mostly time accurate, like the new workers coming in. Like apparently this goes all the way up to modern day. I don't know if anyone's ever actually taken them fucking up on it, but apparently we could play this till like 2020 or whatever, and it'll be time accurate. Slick. I mean, I love Slick, but again, just like hilarious matchup. Yeah, there's no one here where I'm like, oh yeah, that's the guy. I mean, the best manager here is Jim Cornette, but I don't want to fucking hire Jim Cornette. Also, like Jim Cornette is a babyface, yucky. Yeah, I mean he can talk. Well, he's also the owner of SMW. Well, he's working ECW, so I guess he's taking dates still. So before I almost started this save as Herb Abrams UWF because one, I thought it'd be funny, and two, that's like a blank slate. No one cares about Herb Abrams UWF. No one's gonna be in the comment section being like, well, actually, on UWF Fury Hour. Like, no one cares. You can do whatever you want with it. The Barbarian took that that rings booking. Awesome. Junkyard Dog getting big. Yep, that it did be like that. Is Nick Bockwinkel in this database for a manager? I'm sure he would have come up. He's probably not set as a manager, but I'm sure we could just fucking ask him. Nick Bockwinkel is the kind of person we would need. What's going on here? Oh, great. Let's reset this. Yeah, he's not set as a manager, but I'm sure we could ask him. Yeah, he can talk. He can big time talk. Yeah, he would be great for that. Do I have to hire him and then ask him to be a manager, or do I? I guess I could talk to him ahead of time, right? If I go view profile and then talk, then I could just go, hey, do you want to be a manager? Right? Like, yeah. Okay, great. He's a manager now. Perfect. Hey, would you like to come in as a manager? Be exclusively a manager. Well, actually, you know what? I don't want to be exclusively a manager because I'm sure he would be a great fucking road agent too. So let's just never include ring work. That's fine. Yes. Great. Perfect. That was a good call. Thank you. Who was that? Daniel, I believe? Yes, thank you, Daniel. He is perfect because he can talk, he's over, and he's also that like old school serious wrestler guy. He's exactly what we need. Although he's also kind of more of a heel, but it's fine. Make Junkyard Dog a babyface manager. No. Oh yeah, he's gonna be a good road agent. WWE Mexico giving their final warning. Man, will I recognize anyone? Oh, hold on. We got Blue Demon Jr., of course. Braza de Oro. There's a couple people. Actually, there's quite a few. Dr. Wagner Jr., Hijo del Santo, Gran Hamada. There's some guys here. Me and Mascaris. Anyway, farewell. Have fun. We already have a dumb vanity developmental territory, so one of those is enough. Can't believe you're hiring the sensational white Phantom Dick. I'm sorry, what? Bam Bam moved to Atlanta. Great. And house show in Mid-Atlantic. Okay. But Desiree? What is this? I don't know. She looks like a school bus driver. Respectfully. What Superstars doing? Are they getting? No, they're getting 85s. We should be kicking their ass on this monthly thing. I'm mad now. They did 3,900 people. Oh, they were in Hawaii. Okay. I guess that's. Yeah, we've never tried to run Hawaii. I haven't thought about that. Also, damn, what a nice trip for the boys. Alright, well, we're not running Amway again, so let's go somewhere else. Gordon Soley, what's up? I forgot you were here. You probably could have been the manager, but it's fine. Pulled a great rib. Great. Thank you, Gordon. Ted, what's up, man? Won a video game tournament. That is very unlikely, but okay, cool. Let's, where, like, haven't we been in a while? Great Lakes, not since January. We have not been to the Mid-South since December. Well, let's fix that. Let's go to the Mid-South. We can go to Kansas. Let's go to Colorado. McNichols Sports Arena, sure. I believe that is where the first UFC happened. That is the second time UFC 1 has come up tonight. I guess it's about that time period, so it makes sense. But just weird. Alright. Liger-san, are you here? Yes, he is here. Great. Okay, let's book that match. Steamboat. Ultimo. Jushin. Taking on Ted. The Diamond Stud. And Diamond Dallas Page. What a match. 16. I will do this open. Victor. Ted's got to win this. We're going to go Ted. Ted is going to pin. You know what? Steamboat's cool. He could just pin Steamboat. He could do the tainted pin on Steamboat. I'm cool with that. Oh! Steamboat is not cool! Wow, okay. I am shocked about that. Ricky has never given us any pushback about anything. Alright, bad news, Ultimo. You know what? Let's also have Eddie interfere and beat up Ultimo. Let's really... And Tainted. He gets attacked by Eddie, and then also Ted puts his feet on the ropes. Just a real fucky finish. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he's... You know what? Maybe that is it. We've always asked him to lose to, like, young guys. Maybe he's cool with that, but he was like, Ted DiBiase. Losing to fucking Ted DiBiase. Go fuck yourself. Alright, Angle. Steve Austin's going to come out on crutches. Let's put him in the ring with Bischoff. And Bischoff's going to go, you know, Steve Austin, we all saw what happened to you last week. On Saturday night, it looked like your knee gave out. It looked like Brian Pillman wasn't too happy with it after the match. Have you gotten any update on your condition? And he's going to be like, well, you know, Eric, you know, they brought me in. I got x-rays during the week. But I still haven't gotten the results yet. So, you know, I still don't know for sure, you know, what's going on. And then Brian Pillman's going to come out. And he's going to come out. He's going to be like, hey, Steve. Look, man, I just want to come out here and say I'm sorry, man. I really do. I apologize. And then he's going to go over and he's going to like hug him. And he's going to be like, I'm sorry I ever picked you to be my tag team partner. And then he's going to like kick his crutch out. He's going to grab the crutch. He's going to whack Steve's leg with it. And he's going to do a total, he's going to Pillmanize him, quite frankly. He's just going to take his leg out with the crutch. And turns on injured Steve Austin. Kick the leg out. Well, he kicked the crutch out of his crutch and then used that as a weapon. Oh, also, Paulie comes out and he's like, Brian, what are you doing? What are you doing? Sorry, made myself laugh. Brian's gonna be like, he's damaged goods. If you want a real guy, you should start managing me. And Paulie's gonna like look at Steve Austin laying on the ground, like holding his leg, and be like, "Yeah, all right, yeah, yeah, you make a good point. Let's do that before we forget. God damn it. Steve Austin, you are no longer managed by Paulie Dangerously. Brian Pillman, you are now managed by Paulie Dangerously. Stables, Steve, you are out. Brian Pillman, you are in. I guess we should do this as the turn, although I'm a little afraid Steve has only had, like... where can I see? I'm in the wrong thing. Oh, 8 segments. No, we're fine. It's fine. We're good. Yeah, we can turn him here. Turn Steve Austin. Great. Perfect. All right. As mentioned, we were saving the Nightmares promo. So Dustin, Dusty, Ventura, also his boys who will not talk, but it's a lumberjack match, so they should be there. It's basically going to be these three being like, so let me get this straight. You want to have a match where me and my team can all be at ringside to do whatever we want and attack you whenever you go out of the ring? Yeah, we'll accept that match. Yeah. No, I know you're bringing your guys too, but the American Nightmares are a well-oiled machine. Sabu is my right-hand man. Raven and Perry Saturn. These guys listen to every word I say. I got my dad with me. He knows what I'm thinking before I'm thinking it. Easy dub for the American Nightmares at Spring Stampede. Nightmares accept lumberjack match. Laugh at Sting for suggesting it. Raven and Perry are Uso, Sabu is Solo. I think Sabu's better than Solo. Come on. Let's see. I don't know if that's 6-man. Well, the 6-man is probably fine for a main event, but we gotta do something. Stan Hansen is still is still suspended, air quotes, for a week. Let's see, we got the Steiners. Oh, we got Regal. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Kurt Hennig is going to beat... Oh, I don't know. Could be literally anybody. Norman Smiley. That's just... What a match. Kurt Hennig is going to beat Norman Smiley. I'm going to give them 8 and let them cook a little bit. But obviously Hennig is winning. And then he is going to cut a promo after the match where he's going to be like, another flawless victory for Kurt Hennig, undefeated in WCW, 2-0. Who will be the first one to pin me to the mat here in WCW? And then Bam Bam Bigelow is going to come out. And Bam Bam, bless his heart, we're just going to have him play a big dumb idiot here and be like, hey, wait a second. I saw you lose to Sting at Super Brawl. And then Kurt's going to be like, no, you didn't. That you were watching you were probably watching it. You bought God, what were those things called that would unscramble the paper? You bought a black box. You were watching a pirate pay-per-view. You're a lawbreaker, Bigelow. No, I was there in Madison Square Garden. Sting pinned you. No. That's... Come here and let me explain to you what happened. And then, like, as Bigelow gets close to him, he's going to be like, well, you see. And then he's going to, like, kick him in the balls and run away. Cable to Scrambler. Yeah, black box, Cable to Scrambler. You know. Everyone knew a person that had one of those. And then you'd be like, hey, can you tape SummerSlam for me? And it was like 50-50 if they would do it or not. The 90s, kids. Anyway. Bam Bam is positive. Hennig lost to Sting. Kurt kicks Bam in the balls. Did I start that storyline? No. Great. Perfect. Oh. Is he... Oh, he's probably in this one, isn't he? Yes. Kurt, get out of here. Alright, great. Perfect. Similarly, we are going to have Ron Simmons just, like, win a match. Oh, the band is back on job duty. Actually, hold on. Is PN recognizable? No, he's unimportant again. Yeah, fuck it. We're not going to push PN News. It's fine. He beat him in February 93. Oh, that was fucking recent as hell. Okay. Ron Simmons, you're going to beat Van Hammer. December 92. That's 4 months ago, and it was on main event. I think we can get away with it. Ron's going to win. And then him and Teddy are going to cut a post-match promo. And he's going to be like, you know, next week Stan Hansen's suspension is going to be up and he's going to be back here in WCW. And we implore the WCW Board of Directors to reconsider and to lengthen the suspension of Stan Hansen and to strip him of the United States title, which he does not deserve because he keeps causing havoc and injuring officials. Oh, Teddy Long should have a fucking Oh God, I can't think of the word now. Petition. Teddy Long's gonna have a petition, and he's gonna like go out to the crowd and be like, "We want you to sign the petition to keep Stan Hansen out of WCW," and that he's, I imagine he tries to hand it out to fans, and they're like crumbling it up and throwing back at him and stuff. Lon and Teddy have a petition to keep Stan Hansen out of WCW. Perfect. All right. We should do something with the Steiners. That we would probably just be. Oh, we have Rude and Tully. Oh, we probably haven't done that, right? We gonna do another 6-man tag? Maybe not that yet. Although we should do something with Rude and Tully in ring because they really haven't done. They've just talked at each other, although they're very good at that. So Tully would have Mike Awesome. Rick Rude doesn't really have friends on the babyface side, although I guess he would be friends with the Good Alliance, kind of, although they did feud for a long time, so maybe they're not cool with each other. Maybe we should just do Rick Rude and Mike Awesome in a singles match. Former tag team champions colliding. Yeah, they've done a million matches together, but all as on a team. Give them 12 minutes. I'm going to give them the storytelling match. I'm going to have Rick Rude win by botched interference. The idea of the finish will be that like he knew they were going to cheat this time, and he was like one step ahead of it, and it caused Tully to hit Mike Awesome. And then after the match, Rick Rude can do the old point to the head thing of like, I saw you coming, that kind of stuff. All right, that's a match. I guess we are going to main event with that 6-man tag. Because we are down to like 10 more minutes. Though I will also say Sting has not been on the show, although he doesn't like super have to. Vader, Steiner. We got the Steiners have to at least talk about the British guys. Magnum TA has to be there, of course. Just your basic promo of like Steve Regal, Chris Adams, you attack us from behind. I thought you guys were British gentlemen. That doesn't seem very gentlemanlike to me. Steiners want to get their hands on Regal and Adams. I guess we're letting them cook. Why not? Why wouldn't we let them cook? We do have enough time for Vader to just squash someone, which I think we're gonna do. Let's get a local talent since we're in a different place for once. Is that everybody? Yeah. Oh no. Okay. There's a few more people, but not many. Bobby Duncombe Jr. Bobby Duncombe Jr. might be amazing at selling. Booker T. Let's see. Elegante, Eric Watts. Mabel? Mabel hasn't been signed yet? That's funny. Oh shit, the Renegade. Yeah, we're gonna go with Bobby Duncombe Jr. here. Who I guess is a face tonight. $20 whole. I guess he has a 0 popularity. That makes sense. Vader wins. What are we at? 91? Oh, we have 4 more. We're going full time this week. We got 4 minutes for Dan Severn to go out there and fight Vader. All right. What are we opening with? Let's open with Kurt Hennig and Norman Smiley. That sounds fun. Vader and Bobby Duncan is extremely second match energy. Steiners, Rick awesome. Simmons versus Van Hammer. Petition. Nightmares. We got a lot of promos at the end here. Actually, you know what? Let's open with this promo, because that's like a huge promo. Yeah, I'm cool with this. A little worried about this main event, because it does have DDP and fucking the Diamond Stud in it, now that I'm thinking about it. Rick Rude and Mike Awesome might be the better match, but that's not great either. Yeah, this is probably going to be one of our worst shows in a while. With that said, an 85 or something, like, it'll be fine. But match-wise, we don't have a ton this week. Yeah, 97. Obviously, that's going to gain heat, for sure, for sure. Handle changes. Turn him babyface. Oh, we gotta change that gimmick. Chat, remind me after this. Change Steve Austin's gimmick. He can't be an egomaniac. Complete success! Yay! Alright, great. I mean, I feel like this would be a real hot angle. 80 for Kurt Hennig and Norman Smiley. I'll fucking take that. Let's go. The Hennigplex. Should change that to the Flawless Plex. 90 talking to Bam Bam. Bam Bam is just, what a, like, low-key promo god he has been in this save. Vader and Bobby Duncombe got a 70. I mean, considering Bobby Duncombe got a 20. Oh, they had great chemistry. That's fun. But yeah, considering Bobby Duncombe Jr. got a 20, we'll take a 70 on this match. Then Dan came out and fought him. No, this should not have been the main event. I made the right choice. Well, let's see the other match first, I guess. Awesome was off his game. That doesn't help anybody. 82 for the Steiners promo. I will take that. They did a good job going off script. 76 on Ron Simmons and Van Hammer. Okay. Just a perfectly fine television match. Come on, people. Sign the petition. You don't want Stan Hansen to be here. You fans will be in danger when Stan Hansen is out here. You don't want that. You don't want him here. Sign the petition. Call the WCW offices. Let them know. Just say no to Stan Hansen. 97 for Dustin and his crew just being like, yeah, I want a lumberjack match. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, you want a lumberjack match? Idiot. Ooh, 78. That's our worst main event in a long time. I was correct to be worried about the Diamond Stud and Diamond Dallas Page being in this match. But, you know, it's fine. We got 84. We got an 84 with Diamond Dallas Page and the Diamond Stud in the main event. You gotta take it. You gotta take it. Tessie Sugo is a Japanese woman. Thanks, Kim. Hey, Nick Bockwinkel's here. You should come in as a face. Also, I should make sure he can be a face. Alex Wright moved to Kanto. Okay, he's interdevelopmental, right? That makes sense. Hey, Nick Bockwinkel, you could be a face, right? That would be really bad if I... he's better as a heel. Yeah, that makes sense, but he's a face. Dan Severn. Dan Severn's a star. You are now managed by Nick Bockwinkel. Ken Shamrock, who is away for an MMA fight forever. You are managed by Nick Bockwinkel. Bob Backlund. You are managed by Nick Bockwinkel. Steve Austin. Prepared gimmick change. Let's see. Dominant, swagger, and badass. I mean... What? What? I said I went to the doctor. What? They said your knee's blown out. What? I said I don't care. I got a match on Sunday. What? Bockwinkel Dynasty. I don't know if I want to name it after Bockwinkel, but yeah, they're definitely a group. For sure. I would say Dan is the leader of the group. God damn it. God damn it. Alright, there we go. Then Bob is a member. Then I would say Ken Shamrock is a member. And then Nick Bockwinkel is support, I guess. Call him support. What was the name of Dan Severn's MMA camp? Doesn't seem like he had one, which is probably... MMA camp. Just seeing Michigan sports camps, that can't be right. I know Shamrock's was the Lion's Den, which is a cool name that I do like. Ultimate Fighting Camp. Doing the UFC name before UFC is a thing would be nuts. I don't know. Bockwinkel's like an old wrestling guy too. I don't know. I feel like we should do something with shooters. Maybe seeing the logos will inspire me. Shoot Club. Shoot Squad. Lion's Den is a great name. It was Shamrock's, like, the name of his actual, like, MMA camp. Like, the place they trained was called, the Lion's Den. Stud stable. I mean, these guys are studs. No one can deny. I'm probably just going to give them no logo. Stinger like a Noah? I don't think so. Or I was also thinking just like the wrestling club or something like that. Like a real like sports name. We're going to tentatively call it the Lion's Den, but we might Catch Club. I do like Catch Club. Let's call it the Catch Club. What a group. Municipal Ultra, sure. As always, don't care. Alright, it is week 2, so we're still going to have... We'll have week 3. Alright. I don't think I want to have Steve respond yet, so I think I'm going to hold that off until the next Saturday night. In 99, Severn founded the Danger Zone. Oh, no. I hate that. Alright, let's do... You know, Cactus Jack hasn't really done anything. Let's give Cactus Jack a match. Cactus Jack. I guess he could take on Raven or Perry, but he been doing that. Let's give him Mike Barton. I can't imagine I've done that. They were in a tag once. That's fine. Oh, Mike Barton might be really good at brawling. Cactus Jack is very good at brawling. Let's see what happens. Go nuts. Wild Brawl, Cactus wins. His dojo is called the Cave of Dan the Beast Severn. God, Dan rocks. Oh, man. Alright. Let's do a DiBiase promo. Where he will talk and his guys will stand there. You know, just kind of your boilerplate, like, Steamboat, I pinned you in the 6... Oh, well, you didn't pin Steamboat. Steamboat, my team won the 6-man tag. You know, obviously, I would have pinned you, but obviously you wouldn't want anything to do with me. You wouldn't get into the ring with me at the same time. So the only way we could settle this between us is you're gonna have to give me that TV title rematch at Spring Stampede. DiBiase wants TV title rematch at Stampede. Let's have the British Gentleman win a match. I feel like they need a little juice. Oh, it's time. It's time. The Italians, hey. Mamma mia. Chris Adams probably especially needs the juice, so we'll give him the win. Then we'll do an angle afterwards where they are about to cut a promo. You know, Steve Regal's like, oh, these Steiner brothers, these brutes. You know, they think they could beat us just because they're all, you know, they spend so much time in the gym. But me and Sir Chris Adams, we are, you know, we are well-trained technicians or whatever. But before they can really even say much, the Steiner's going to run out. They're just going to fight. Give this like 3 minutes. let's do Bam Bam. Bam Bam just lost that feud to Regal, so he should also win a match here. Probably needs a little bit of help. Bam Bam Bigelow and Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker. I have done this twice. Bam Bam Bigelow. Oh, a different picture. Oh. Bam Bam Bigelow and the Barbarian. Never as a singles match. I'll take it. That's what the Barbarian's here for, folks. He's here to lose to Bam Bam Bigelow and give him a little juice. As our main event now, I guess. And we'll do an angle. Actually, you know what? You know what we're going to do for that match? We're going to put Kurt Hennig on commentary. Kurt Hennig and Don Callis would both be, like, annoying heels. So let's have Kurt replace Don Callis. Don't want to debut Bockwinkel on the B show. That would be bad. Oh, let's do a Rick Rude promo again. Rick Rude is cutting a promo until every week on main event. The people that watch main event are super on Rick Rude's side. Basically just going to be a promo of Rick Rude being like, see, I saw it coming this time. Now that I know you guys are going to play it that way, you know, I thought you guys were going to cut it down the middle since we had such a long history, but now that I know you're playing by the old playbook, I know that playbook. You're not going to get it past me at Spring Stampede. When we have a rematch at Spring Stampede, Tully, I'm gonna see every trick coming before you can even pull it. Rick won't get fooled again. Wants rematch with Tully at Stampede. All right. Ooh, 47 minutes already. Okay. Nikita Koloff and B. Brian Blair, the new best friends. Let's get them on the show here. I feel like I have done them against Richard Morton and Thomas Rich, but let's see. No, I haven't. Great. 8 minutes. Your winner of the match, Nikita Koloff. This sure is a wrestling contest right here, folks. And that's time. We could do another promo, but I think I'm fine with this. Let's open with a wild brawl. That's fun. Let's do Rude promo. That's a main event. There aren't as many big promos on this, but I still think it'll be fine. I still think we'll get like a 78 or something stupid. I'll take a 61 on this. I do kind of regret not immediately sending Mike Barton to developmental, although we didn't have one at the time, but he needs it. He's not ready. Yep, Rick Rude, cooked. He knows the playbook. He invented the playbook. You think you're going to trick me with my own trick plays? Oof. Yee. Ooh, Koloff. Koloff came in hot, and we have just kind of let him... We have cooled him off. Let's put it that way. DiBiase cooked. I'll take that. These guys sure stood there. They were good at that. 70 for Adams and Regal versus the Italians. Hey, gabagool. Then they fought each other, which also got a 70. Crowd just is invested in this 2 or 3 minutes of fighting. 77. That's as good of a main event as you're gonna get on main event. That's a solid match. 79. Yeah, fun show. Remember when we had El Gigante? Dark times. Oh, Alex McFly, great name, love that. New graduate from the power plant. I need to look at his profile. Doesn't seem great. But, I mean, we could send him... He's not a flippy guy. Although, I will say, his highest stat is Puro. Let's send him to Japan. Screw it. Go learn Puro, brother. We gotta go back, Alex. Yes, this is our developmental. This is what they're doing. They're booking. I mean, they're putting our guys on the show. I guess I can't complain too much. These are actually insane shows. Like, these are weird cards. Check WWF factions? Sure. World Wrestling Federation. We got Subversion of Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, Sensational Sherry, and Kato. We have the It Crowd of the Macho Man, the Nasty Boys, Paul Bearer, and Haku. All right. Honestly, these three, I can see these guys getting along. This part of this faction is real weird. And then you have the Pirates of Rick Martel, Irwin R. Shyster, the Mountie, Papa Shango, Repo Man, and Jimmy Hart. The only guy in this group who's even remotely like a pirate is the Repo Man. He's got the mask, he steals things. But like the model, he's literally a model. IRS is an accountant. I guess pirates need accountants, Someone's gotta, they get all that fucking pirate booty. Someone's gotta keep track of it all. Those are some groups for sure. All right, what is this? 9:45. We can do one more Saturday night. Well, I got some stuff I want to do on this Saturday night, so let's do it so I don't forget next week. Ultimo Dragon is toned. All right. Cool. We got 936 Fanes in the Great Lakes. Give Austin a new picture. But that's his picture. He's not... That's what he looks like in 1993. He's not shaving his head. Okay. Saturday night. Same old, same old. It is funny to think about, like, this era Steve Austin with, like, his blonde hair and his, like, glittery vests and stuff, acting like Stone Cold. That it is kind of funny. Terry Reynolds has chosen to relocate with Dustin Rhodes, and now resides in the tri-state. Okay. Why did Dustin Rhodes move to the tri-state? Damn, bro's making big money. Got himself a fucking Manhattan apartment. He works for CMLL and AAA. Ooh, different times. I hear they're not fond of that these days. House show in the Great Lakes. Okay, great. Alright. Superstars. 84. Come on, we should beat them. We should be beating them. Come on, come on. Although Bret Hart and Crush got a fucking 91, second from the top. But Shake the Snake and the model had a fucking cage match on a Superstars. Okay, that's very strange. Hulk Hogan beat Conan by DQ. What a fucking match. Conan got a 57. Okay. Well, you gotta protect Conan, brother. All right. No Amway Arena. Not again. What did we do last time? Mid-South? Let's do Mid-South again. But not, not Colorado this time. Let's do... Fort Worth Convention Center. Oh, that's a little small for what we can draw. Sure. San Antonio. Why not? Alright. Let's book the things we're going to book. Oh, right. We have incidents. Oh, Eric Bischoff didn't pick up his tab at the bar. Small positive. Yeah, that's fine. Stan would fucking kill Eric Bischoff. Alright, Angle. Steve Austin. This is going to be like him sending in a promo from home. And it's going to be him being like, well, I just got back from the doctors. And, they said, Steve, all the damage, we got the x-rays back and the damage that's been done to your knee. Steve, we don't think you should wrestle for the next, probably about 6 months. And I said, well, it's hard to hear, but, Spring Stampede is in 2 weeks, and there ain't no way I'm not going to be wrestling Brian Pillman on that show. And they said, Steve, you can't do it, Steve. Think about your career. God, this is killing my throat. I just do it normal. Think about your career, Steve. Think about the rest of your life. You might ruin it all just to get your hands on Brian Pillman. And I said, you're damn right I might do that. 'Cause there ain't no way in hell I won't be there in 2 weeks at Spring Stampede. Get my hands on Brian Pillman and that rat Paulie Dangerously. Steve Austin. Doctors told me 6 months. I'll be there on Sunday. All right. And then we are going to do Dan and Nick and Bob. Uh, I kind of just want to let Nick Bockwinkel cook and see what happens. Um, Basically, it's going to be Nick Bockwinkel's just going to come out with these guys. They're going to be like, whoa, it's Shivani and Don Callis. Like, wow, Nick Bockwinkel, and Nick Bockwinkel's going to cut a promo about Dan Severn. I agree with everything Bob said about Dan Severn. Dan Severn, this guy reminds me of wrestling, the way it was when I came up and how I was trained. I love his style. I love everything this guy's doing. And, Bob gave me a call. He told me everything about Dan, and I watched some of his tapes, and I agree with everything. And I wish I could get in the ring with him. I really do. But listen, I'm 58 years old. My best days are behind me. I can't do it. But I can help in other ways. Big Van Vader, you've always got Teddy Long in your corner. You've always got people on your side. From now on, Nick Bockwinkel, every time you see Dan Severn, every time you see Bob Backlund, when Ken Shamrock is back, every time you see Ken Shamrock, Nick Bockwinkel's going to be in their corner. And you could call us the Catch Club, because we're all catch wrestlers, which is I don't even know if people are really familiar with that term in 1993. So Nick Bockwinkel will explain it. Is Dan and Bob's new manager. They are Catch Club. Also, fuck Vader. All right, that was mostly what I wanted to book was promos. So that's great. Uh, I I've probably done Sting and Cactus Jack against Dustin and Sabu, or like really any of the Nightmares, like a million times. Um, we could probably mix it up a little bit. We could probably mix it up a little bit. Dustin Rhodes teaming with the British to take on Sting and the Steiner Brothers. Chris Adams came in as a filler. Now he's in main events. Good for him. Dustin is pinning Sting. You know what? Similarly to last week, let's do Tainted and a Run-In. Let's have Sting attacked by Sabu. And then they're also going to do Tainted. And then I'm going to do an angle afterwards where like the Nightmares leave. And then Sting is going to be in the ring with the Steiners. And he's going to cut a promo about like, you see that? You see what just happened there? That's why I want this lumberjack match. Because when I got my guys all around ringside, they're going to be there to neutralize your guys. I know you guys are going to try to cheat. I know you guys are going to try to interfere. And that's why I want my guys watching your guys the whole time. Alright, that is definitely the main event. I would also like to do an angle with Dustin and Chris Adams and Steve Regal Let's send Dusty and Jesse out there. And then that'll leave us just enough room to talk about Sting and the Steiners. Basically just going to be a promo with these guys where Dustin is like, oh, teaming with you guys tonight. I'd rather be teaming with my boys. But you know, don't let me down out there. And they're going to be like, oh, Mr. Rhodes, the pleasure is all ours. We are so excited to be teaming with the WCW World's Heavyweight Champion. We hope to you know, prove our worth, and perhaps you would like to open a new branch of British Nightmares. And he's gonna be like, all right, listen, we win this match, I'll think about it. Also, you know, fuck Sting, fuck the Steiners. That old stuff. All right, let's add some more matches. We have a lot of talking right now. Oh, Stan Hansen's back this week. Oh boy, yeah, okay. Stan Hansen. Just have him kill somebody. You know, we should really use a local talent for this because he's truly just. This is like a 2-minute match. Yeah, we're on the same page, Daniel. He is. Somebody's gonna die. Let's see who can sell. Who's good at selling? I would like to be someone who is like actually good. Well, probably not Kevin Von Erich. Eric Watts would be the funniest. Cassandra would be a hate crime. Not going to do that. Stevie Ray, you're getting killed by Stan Hansen, which is kind of also a hate crime, but we're going to do it. I didn't actually sign him. I should probably do that. You are a heel, Stevie. This is 3 minutes. Stan, Stevie Ray. Domination. I said Stan Hansen dominate. Good. Okay, that would have been very bad if it had gone the other way. Yeah, no, WCW United States title online. And then we'll do an angle afterwards where Stan's going to be like, you know, Simmons, I hope you enjoyed your 2 weeks without me here, but I'm back and it's time to raise hell. And then Simmons and Teddy Long are going to come out. And they're going to be holding a document. And then he's going to be like, hey, Hansen, before you go a little crazy, I hope you read over this document the lawyer said the lawyer sent you. Oh, you didn't? No, of course you didn't. You probably can't even read. Listen, you're back, but you're on probation, buddy. You hurt another official. You hurt a fan. You injure anyone that's not a WCW wrestler. You cause any damage to the arenas. You're out of here, buddy. You're fired. So you better mind your P's and Q's from here on out. I'll be happy to wrestle you at Spring Stampede, but you better be on best behavior until then, or I'll see to it that the WCW board has you fired. On probation. To be on best behavior until Stampede. else do we have? Steamboat. Steamboat should just do a promo. Steamboat just doing babyface promo about, you came here, you flaunted all your money, you showed all your fancy training regimens. It didn't work. I beat you. So then you hired thugs to beat me up. You did a tag match. You had interference from Eddie Guerrero. You cheated some more. You finally won a match. You didn't even pin me. And you still think you deserve a shot at the television title. I shouldn't give it to you. I'm really just playing into your exact game by giving you this match. But nothing would satisfy me more than pinning your shoulders to the mat a second time at Spring Stampede. Alright, we've only booked an hour. That's surprising. We got Rude Tully. Let's have Tully have a match. Tully has not wrestled, at all. I was going to put him in there with B. Brian Blair, but we don't need to kill him. Hey, you know who we haven't seen in a long-ass time? Scott Norton. Let's get him out there. I was going to say, I can't imagine I've ever done this. 10 minutes. Let's have Tully. Let's have Tully get a tainted victory. And let's put Rick Rude on commentary. And the idea here is going to be that, as Tully is cheating, before Tully does the thing where he cheats to win this match, Rick Rude is going to go Tony Romo mode and be like, all right, you see here? You see what he's going to do here? When he drops down, he's going to grab him like that. He's going to grab the tights, put the feet on the rope. And that's exactly what's going to happen. And they're going to be like, oh, wow, he does know all the plays. All right, I need to book more matches. Do, do, do. I have not done anything with Hennig and Bigelow. Pillman. I would like Pillman to have a match. Put him out here with, I don't know. Johnny B. Bad. I've probably done that a bunch. Never as a singles match. That's pretty surprising. And then we are going to finish this off. Oh, do I have... Yeah, we'll be in check. Brian is going to cut a promo. This will have to be after the Austin promo airs, where, he's basically going to be like, oh, my knees hurt, but I'm going to fight anyway. Oh. We all know you're faking your injury, Austin. And then, commentary's going to be like, faking? He attacked his leg all... What is he talking about? Austin isn't even that hurt. He just wants sympathy. Oh, I forgot to do a storytelling match. Alright, who wants it? Let's see. I mean, it could be the main event. Oh, it should be the Tully and Scott Norton match. Because we're telling the story of, Rude does know he's cheat. Rude does know the plays. Alright. I kind of want to open with just Stan Hansen killing someone. I think that would be fun. But I'm also afraid that might get, a 50. because it's a 3-minute Stan dominates match. Let's open with Nick Bockwinkel. Although I'm I'm afraid about that one too. You know what? Let's open with the Steve Austin promo. We know that's going to do good, and we'll do that right into the Brian Pillman match and promo. So we'll just the whole like first quarter hour will all be dedicated to Pillman and Austin, and then Tully and Scott. Okay, Standard Stevie Ray. Hanson is on probation. Nick Bockwinkel. All right, we have a lot of promos in a row up here. Also, this should be earlier, or excuse me. This should be earlier. Promo hyping the main event. Let's put that like. Let's put that like here. Yeah, that's fine. He's on probation. Nick Bockwinkel. Nick Bockwinkel is pretty high. I'm hoping that does well. Main event and then Sting promo. Yep, this is pretty light on the wrestling side for our shows, but ironically, that should make it better. This should be. I think this show could get a 90. I believe. Yep, Steve cooked. Poor. Oh, come on. Boo. Loses damage popularity more than usual. Will be penalized for taking part. Well, he's not going to. Okay. So Steve has to win matches. It's good to know. I mean, everyone does, but him especially, I guess. And Pillman and Johnny B. Bad had a nice little match. Got a 76. He won with an Enziguri because it's 1993, and that's a finish. Brian Pillman and Paulie have great chemistry. That's good. I kind of figured they would, but there was the chance that it would be bad, and then I'd be like, oh, fuck. Ah, shit. 99 for them just shitting on Steve Austin. That's good. That's going to be a hot feud. 81. I rated the British guys, so they really brought this down like 20 points. But that's all right. That's fine. They had to talk. They couldn't just stand there. It'd be weird. 67 for Tully and Scott Norton. Not great. Not the best. $99. Oh, Ted was there. Ted shouldn't have been there. Ted was watching from home on his giant television. And by giant television, again, it's 1993, so it's like a 40-inch television or whatever. One of those big projector fucking TVs. It's like 10, weighed 500 pounds. Oh, this would have been fine opening the show. Stan killed Stevie Ray. Yeah, he back. And then in 89, Teddy Long did a bad job. Didn't matter. People were into this. People love politics. They love office politics. You're on probation, Stan. One more write-up and you're out of here, buddy. Oh, 74. Okay. So, like, better than they'd been doing, but not, like, incredible. So that's a little, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe once we get him here and he's been here for a while, it'll do better. $85. All right, here we go. That's a main event. That's a main event. Sting promo, 94. Also very good. $90. Nailed it. The people, they love the talking. Also, I mean, the matches on the show were pretty good, honestly. Like, our lowest one was a 67. Topped out with an 85. This is a pretty good show. All right, well, that's going to do it. We are 10 days from Spring Stampede. That's perfect. So that means next stream we could do. Well, we get to open with the main event, which is my favorite. And then we'll have the go home shows, and then it'll be Spring Stampede. That should be the whole stream, so that'll be fun. Let's see. Do we. Yeah, I guess this card is pretty much entirely announced. So Spring Stampede, we're going to do Sting and Dustin in the Lumberjack match. I have no idea how a Lumberjack match is going to, rate. I assume it's just basically a normal match, so I think it'll be fine. Then we will have Hansen and Simmons in a rematch for the U.S. title. Steiners will take on Regal and Adams for the tag belts. DiBiase and Steamboat in a rematch for the TV title. Vader will take on Dan Severn. Pillman will take on Steve Austin. Rude will take on Tully. And Kurt Hennig will take on Bam Bam Bigelow. So that is a big card. All our cards are big right now. We are just WCW cooking. Also, on Thursday, more pay-per-views. Forbidden Door. We're literally on Forbidden Door Day on the save. So we will literally start the stream and get right into it. That is an equally loaded card. I do not have that up. I will not run it down. I ran it down at the end of the AEW stream, and I almost died. I don't know how Excalibur does that every week. So tune in for that. That'll be, 8 o'clock Eastern, twitch.tv/Charles on Thursday. Of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, just hit that subscribe. It'll come right into your feed. It'll be right there. But yeah, that's going to do it. I will see you guys then. Have a good night. Bye, everybody.